Hello, hello. Welcome to a full day of eating. I am having you guys hang out with me all day today, and I'm gonna walk you through all of my meals and snacks. Quick reminder before we go any further, this video is not meant to be a comparison or me telling you what you should eat. Like I say every single time, even if we all ate the exact same, we would still look completely different and have different health outcomes. So this video is more so to demonstrate sort of like how the intuitive eating brain works and how to make food choices that are gonna feel best for your body. I've got a very busy day today, just tons of work to do. So we're gonna get started right away with breakfast. We're making a PB&J smoothie. We're gonna make that and then get our coffee later. I do have a loaf of sourdough in the oven right now, so we will taste that together later too. But yeah, let's make our smoothie. One thing about me, if I'm working from home, you best believe my pants are not gonna match my top. Like, why would I even consider wearing uncomfortable pants while I'm at home? So if you ever see me wearing like a nice shirt on top, just know that I'm probably wearing sweatpants on the bottom. I think the main reason I'm wanting a smoothie today is I took an everything shower, which is why my hair is still wet. And whenever I do that, I get so hot and like dehydrated. So I'm really in the mood for something cold, even though it's like 20 degrees outside. But anyway, let's throw it together. Time to assemble. Do I want to add a banana to this? Yes, I do. Pro tip, when your bananas are about to go bad, you can either make banana bread, of course, or I always cut them in half and then freeze them, and then use them in smoothies. I've got some frozen strawberries, same thing. When I have fruit about to go bad that I can't get to fast enough, I always freeze it. Or sometimes, if I do like Kroger pickup, if they give me like terrible berries that I just like can't eat fresh, I'll freeze those too. All right, next we're adding some plain Greek yogurt. You could also do vanilla. I tend to buy plain because we give it to Finn and he loves it. Also gonna add some oats. I'm trying to replicate like bread flavor. I don't know. We are really just winging it today. And then we're going with peanut butter powder. You could definitely do regular peanut butter too. I just feel like in smoothies and like iced coffees too, peanut butter powder just tends to blend better. Also gonna add some flax for good old fiber. I always try to add a protein powder to my smoothies. Otherwise I feel like they don't keep me full for very long. Today I'm using Vitalura Vanilla Protein. I do have an affiliate code for this where you can get free shipping. I will leave a link below if you're interested. I have tried their vanilla and their chocolate and they're both really, really good. And they're whey isolates, so they tend to blend really, really well into liquids and smoothies and coffees and stuff. Finally, adding our milk. You could do any milk that you like. Now we blend. I gotta sneeze. Whew. That was rough. Ooh, that is good. Once I finish this, we'll make our coffee together. We're gonna do an iced latte today, and then keep doing more work. And then I'll show you lunch and maybe a snack. I don't know. We'll see what the day brings, but I'll see you soon. All right, we've got some nutrition and some hydration in us, so now is a good time for some coffee. Also, sourdough finished. Look how pointy it is. I've never made a loaf this pointy before. It's probably because of how I scored it. I don't know, but we'll be digging into this later. I'm very excited. Right now we're letting her cool down a little bit. For our coffee, I ran out of Nespresso pods, so we're using some instant Nespresso today. We're actually gonna use the rest of it. I only have a little bit left. Pour some hot water on top. And we're gonna froth her up. It gets so foamy when you do this. I love it. Look at that foam. Adding our ice. I may have foamed it up a little too much because now I have no room for my other liquids. All right, let's try to stir away some of this foam. It's fine. It's fine. All right, we're gonna add our milk. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be too full. I always do this. And then I found this at Walmart the other day. Finally, white chocolate raspberry. So good. This is becoming a dangerous game. Oh my gosh. Look at that surface tension. Oops. I'm very impressed. I do have a lid that I was intending on using, but we're gonna have to get some of this foam out of the way first. Okay. Okay, seriously, if you don't have an espresso or an expensive like espresso maker, this stuff makes really, really good iced lattes. Highly recommend. All right, I wanna put the lid on, but all right, I have been just like goofing around today and not getting any of the stuff done that I need to, so we really gotta get to work. I will see you guys later for either a snack or at lunchtime. I always forget to show you guys my water when I do these full days of eating, but I do drink lots of it. Anyway, we are gonna make some lunch. I'm doing an early lunch. It's like literally 10:30. I have a call at noon, so I wanna make sure I am fed before that. And I'm also hungry. So we're gonna just eat a whole meal instead of doing a snack and then eating later. I wasn't sure what I was gonna do for lunch today, but then I made that sourdough this morning, and that means we're obviously going to make a sandwich. Oh, do you hear how crispy she is? Is there a sourdough ASMR niche? Because there should be. Let's cut into her and see how she's looking on the inside. Oh, she is crispy. Oh yeah. Not quite as many pockets as I'd like, but she's still looking pretty good. So Ross picked out some roast beef at the store. So we're gonna do a beef and cheese. I've also made some pickled onions, and we're gonna put those on the sandwich too. Oh, and also, evidently they sell Arby's horsey sauce at the grocery store. So we're doing like a beef and cheddar type sandwich, but of course, with our own little twist. If you didn't know, it is super easy to make pickled red onions. All I did was about like 3/4 cup of white vinegar, 3/4 cup of water, 1 to 2 teaspoons of salt and sugar each, and then some peppercorns. You boil that liquid mixture and then you pour it over your red onions that are sliced up, and then you've got pickled red onions. So easy, and I add them to sandwiches. I was gonna do like these like rice bowls this week. I'm gonna add them to those probably. Just adds tons of flavor to your dishes. I almost forgot the horsey sauce. Ooh, hot. This looks so good. Also gonna have some grapes and some Cool Ranch Doritos. Let me know in the comments your favorite type of Dorito. I think they're all honestly amazing. I do love a Cool Ranch. I do love the classic nacho cheese, and also the purple bag ones, like the spicy chili or whatever they're called, sweet chili. Those are really good too. If you have been stuck in the diet mindset for a long time, you could be a little bit worried about me having carbs, 2 slices of bread, aka more carbs, but it's okay to have more than one type of carb at a meal. With protein being like all the hype right now, people are often very surprised to hear that we actually need carbs. We need more grams of carbs than we do proteins and fats. About 40 to 65% of our calories should come from carbohydrates. If you have been doing a low carb diet type thing for any amount of time, I'm willing to bet that you're not eating enough carbs. And there are a lot of side effects that can come from that. I mean, low energy, brain fog, fatigue, cravings, binge eating. Eating enough overall and eating enough carbohydrates can fix a world of hurt. Anyway, carb rant aside, we're gonna dive into this, get back to work. I've got a live call inside my membership this afternoon. I'm guessing I will want an afternoon snack and a fun little afternoon pick-me-up beverage. I'll be sure to show you guys what's going on there. But for now, I'm going to dig into this, get myself some brain fuel so I can just keep chugging along with my day. I'll see you guys at snack time. Oh my God. Hello, I'm ready for a snack. You can tell by the way my hair is on top of my head that we have been grinding, but I need a snack and a fun drink to keep me going. We're gonna do a matcha latte with this Bridgerton berries and creamer, entering my little lad era. So we're gonna add our matcha to our cup, adding a hot water, adding our ice because we always do iced around here. This is my third beverage of the day with milk in it. If I ever became lactose intolerant, I would really struggle. Although this is lactose free, so that'd be good. I'd be fine. Just can't get a dairy allergy. I have not tried this berries and creamer in coffee yet, but it's so good in a matcha. It was, I think, made to be in a matcha latte. Let's go a little more. Yeah. It's just so pretty. It's like a strawberry matcha. It's so good. All right, let's make a snack to go with this. One great thing about intuitive eating is we don't have rules about like, these are breakfast foods, these are lunch foods, these are dinner foods. So I can have some oatmeal whenever I want. And we're gonna do just that for our snack. We're gonna do some mush overnight oats. We're going with apple cinnamon, which is one of my favorite flavors so far. I do also really like the peanut butter chocolate. And that one's got like 11 grams of protein too, which is great. My only beef with overnight oats is just the monotonous texture. So I like to add something on top usually. So today we are going to add some apple, throwing it in a bowl so we have more room for toppings. And we're gonna cut this up. No! Whew. It's a good thing she's thick. You know who else loves apple slices? You want an apple? Can you sit? Oh, good boy. Easy. Easy. Oh, that's so gentle and nice. All right, enjoy, buddy. I really utilize snacking as like a way to prevent myself from getting overly hungry at mealtime. And since I don't want to make dinner for a couple more hours, having the snack right now is perfect. So I'm gonna dig into this, enjoy my little matcha latte, and then we will start our dinner prep in a couple hours. We're doing enchiladas tonight. So a little bit of prep. We gotta do like our beef, throw them all together, put them in the oven and bake them. So it'll be a few steps today. So we gotta make sure that's done before we do the podcast tonight, or else I'll be starving while recording, which we don't want. So anyway, I'm gonna eat this, get back to work, and I'll see you guys at dinner time. It is finally dinner time. Like I said, we're making enchiladas. So we're gonna cook up some beef, also gonna do some refried beans, throw on some enchilada sauce, add some cheese, bake it, and we're golden. Let's do it. Well guys, I just spent a good 10 minutes foraging through my pantry because I thought I had enchilada sauce. I could have swore I had enchilada sauce, but alas, I do not. And I know you can make it from scratch. I have all the ingredients for that, but I just don't have the time nor the mental / physical energy to do that. So we're gonna just make some plain old burritos instead without the extra step of enchilada sauce, cheese, and baking. So in the end, this will be quicker, which is nice, but I was really excited for enchiladas. Really excited. Okay, well, it is what it is. We're gonna make some burritos. We're gonna first cook up some ground beef. I've also got refried beans. That is the one canned item that I do have. And then we're gonna throw all of our toppings in. I do have lots of good stuff. Tomatoes, cilantro, those pickled onions will be good. So still gonna be a great filling meal, just not enchiladas. We'll survive. Oh. I did not get, oh shoot. I don't know where that went, but there's now raw beef on my floor. But it like blends in with the rug. What I was trying to say is I did not get like a little beef smasher until like a year ago or something, it's now a necessity. I don't know what technology is being used here, but it really does like help break up the ground meats so much easier than like a spatula does. Listen, dietitians are not chefs. We understand like food science and like how to cook and like what ingredients do what and food safety and all of that, but most of us aren't really trained on the technicalities of cooking. And a lot of us don't even really like cooking. Like, I will say that I tolerate cooking. I don't absolutely despise it, but I'm not gonna make it this like full ordeal. Like today, for example, could I make enchilada sauce? Yeah. Do I have the knowledge to read a recipe and make it, and it likely will end up tasting pretty good? Yeah. Would I rather just buy a can of it at the grocery store and drizzle that on top? 100%. Am I using canned refried beans? Yeah. Am I using a packet of taco seasoning? Yeah. Processed foods have their place. They still offer nutrition and they help us feed ourselves when we don't have the mental capacity or the time to spend hours in the kitchen. Come here, babies. Come here. What's going on? Are we in danger? Are we in danger? Thank you for letting us know. Beef is almost done, so we're gonna get the refried beans heated up as well. Another processed food making this meal possible. Pre-made tortillas, shredded cheese. I'm also gonna make a little like 1 avocado's worth thing of guac. We got new spoons and forks and knives recently, and why does no one talk about how expensive silverware is? Like, we were putting it off forever because it just was so expensive everywhere. So we finally bit the bullet this weekend and got new silverware, which is nice. And we got extra because we always go through it and then don't have enough and have to like wash a singular spoon or a fork or whatever. But it's kind of like curtains. Like, curtains are so expensive too, and no one talks about this. Normally I would add red onion, but I already have this white onion diced up, so we're gonna throw just a little bit of that in there. Cilantro. Then we're gonna squeeze some lime. Salt. And then we mash. Is this too big? No, we're good. Listen, getting in your veggies does not have to be boring. Look at all of these colorful nutrients and fiber that I have right here. And it's so good. All right, now we assemble. Need a plate. We've got the giant burrito-sized tortillas, and you can get all the stuffings in there. Beef, refried beans. Why isn't there a... There we go. Cilantro. Ooh, I'm also gonna add some Fritos. I'm gonna add a little bit of crunch with these. This is gonna go on the panini press so it gets crispy on the outside. She's looking gorgeous. Also got some queso the other day at Walmart because it sounded good. So I might heat up some of this and do some chips and queso as well. So it's only 4:40 right now, which means I will definitely be hungry before bed. So I will be seeing you later for a bedtime snack. It's not the last of me that you'll be seeing in this video, but this is gonna be the end of my current monologue because this looks so good and I wanna start eating it. Oh my God. I'll see you guys later. We are about to start recording our podcast, but I wanted to show you the cookie that I'm having. I shared these on my Instagram stories recently. I made them with my sourdough discard. So they're sourdough discard chocolate chip cookies, and I also added some Sprinks to make them nice and colorful and fun. They're good, but you like have to know that it's made with sourdough discard because it does taste kind of like sourdough. So if you didn't know that, you'd be a little bit thrown off. I will share the recipe down below. I've been using Pinterest to try to find all kinds of ways to use up my discard because I hate wasting food. If you have any ideas, let me know. I'm always open to suggestions. But anyway, I needed a little sweet treat after dinner, so I'm gonna enjoy this. We're gonna do our podcast, and then I will likely end the day with a bedtime snack. So I will see you then. We just finished recording a great podcast episode. I'm feeling less hungry than I thought I would, considering I ate dinner 3.5 hours ago, but I know that if I don't eat a little bit of something, I'm gonna wake up in the middle of the night like starving. So I am gonna have some bada bean bada booms and a string cheese. Just a little something to hold me over till breakfast. And that will be a wrap on today's full day of eating. I know you guys seem to like these types of videos a lot, where I'm just sort of showing you what food freedom looks like in real life. So let me know if you want to keep seeing videos like this one. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, and also make sure to subscribe so you always know when I'm posting brand new videos. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you in the next one.